Listen up, guys. If you're someone that's dealing with temptation and you're unable to overcome it, and you feel like every time you try, it gets harder, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone and that you're more than what you're going through, and that God will strengthen you throughout every situation that may seem hard or difficult because He loves you and He cares about you and He wants you to have a great life. I want to share this important verse in the Bible that talks about this in a little bit more detail. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13 says, "No temptation has overtaken you except such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make the way of escape, that you may be able to bear it." So in the scripture, man, God clearly tells it, it basically just says, like, you can, overcome temptation. You don't have to be a victim of it. You can be a testimony of it. You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand what's important for your life. And what's important is that you abstain from your sexual immorality. You abstain from fornication. You know what I'm saying? It's not important that you look at that woman that may be, gawking or whatever, but it's not that important because she's not what good for you and your spirit. Just because she look good doesn't mean that she is good for you. You know what I'm saying? Just because she has a nice body, she has a nice shape on her, doesn't mean that she's the best woman for you. You know what I'm saying? God will save the right person for you, and it's not going to be through how she looks. It's going to be through the character of the person, through the heart of the person, through how she treats you, through how she is, through her actions, and how she is as a person. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to share, some solutions that you can utilize to get overcome this temptation in your life. One of the main solutions I would say is pray constantly and daily. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're dealing with, temptation, I go to God and say, Lord, can you take away this temptation I'm dealing with? I understand it's hard. I understand everywhere I look, it's like, wow, it looks great, but no, it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to pray. That's one of the first solutions I'll do. Number two is triggers. You be on social media, you see a lot of great women, they look a little nice. Avoid these triggers, cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Remove them from your timeline. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay committed, you want to stay obedient to God, then you have to follow through to what He says. Right? The third thing I would say is fill yourself up with purpose. Right? We want to walk every day with purpose. Whether it's going to our job, whether it's learning a new skill, whether it's going to the gym, we want to live into purpose, motivate others, work hard in our lives so we can be an example for that for our children that we leave behind in this world. You know what I'm saying? But in all, I want you guys to know that whatever you're going through, you can overcome it by growing closer to God, by praying, by getting to know Him. Because without Him, you're not able to be yourself. You're not able to be committed and be disciplined. Live with integrity. Live with integrity. Pardon me. And you're not able to be the man who He has called you to be because you have a weak vessel within you. You have to be able to cleanse your spirit. Once you cleanse your spirit and you start living in your godly ways, then you'll stop being tempted by what the enemy has plotted here in your life. And that's it for this video, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in for this video. If you want to hear more spiritual messages like this, feel free to follow my channel, Brian-Selfmade. I will continue to be making more content like this, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.